What I did is I have to start whitening underneath that line because again, I go for the pop out look, the pop up eyes. So again, with no glasses, what I would do is just really accentuate between the eyes, leaving nothing. Literally, that's what I wanted. I wanted no anything between those eyes, the tops and the bottoms, because I was obsessed with popping, as I said, my eyes open. No, we're not doing natural look, Sean. Don't be tempted. Okay. So again, on the other side, this is sort of the Zsa Zsa Gabor kind of thing happening with the popping out. You know how she always had she always had like a top eye and a bottom eye and then two black dots and something somewhere. Okay, so you get the idea of how I want to pop the eyes open. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So we're pretty good. We are popped open for the most part. Again, I'm showing you procedure. I'm not showing you how it really should have looked. Now, as we were discussing, drag queens. Let me see. Do I want to do lashes first? No. Yes. So, oh boy, I'm glad. Good luck with lashes. Okay, so one of these cocktail parties I went to, these were always after hours, really strange. The after hours ones were strange. And the regular old like cocktail parties, they were cool. I always wore a big black fox fur, and I learned not to do that fairly quickly because it wasn't very popular. Okay, now normally what I would do is I always glued two sets of lashes together, believe it or not. I'm going a little light today because I can't deal with massive lashes and I just don't want to. And also I don't want to rip um, I don't want to rip my lashes out of my face because I have about 3 left and I'd rather not do that. Okay, so we have one. I'm gluing the other onto it. Oh, there's my glue. And we're going to do them a little offset. We're not going to do one on top of the other, nor are we going to clip them. I didn't tend to do that. I should have in order to shape them, but I would basically take my lashes and stick them in a jar and use them. Believe it or not, that's how poor I am, or was, or am. That I actually saved my lashes and I re-glued them and I reused them. Now I'm not going to double up on these. Now I'm going to put one on top of the other because gluing them together first is not working very well. Okay, so, oh boy, good luck. Okay. You guys are probably telling me, no, Sean, don't think so. Wrong. Falling off. But you guys with no glasses, what can I do? Like I said, I'm just showing you procedural stuff, I guess. That's what you would call it. Like I created that skeleton face with the natural look. Well, may not have come out right, but oh my God, this is hysterical with no glasses. Actually, it's probably funny to watch with no glasses on. So this is going to be probably more amusing than a tutorial, right? Oh God, these lashes are taking it. Here, hold on, you guys. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm going to, because this is not very thick glue. And I'm sorry, but I also do bottom lashes. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a tutorial where they do bottom lashes. I don't know why, but maybe that was the thing before. I don't know. Oh, how have I ruined it? Okay, so again, lash on top of lash because I want the look of lashes. Ay, puta. Excuse me. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. God, I hope I am not 86 for that one because that one is not a good one. Sorry, I learned this stuff from my ex-wife. I learned Spanish, but I mostly learned bad words. So when I speak to people in Spanish or Tagalog, which is another language, I usually, last time I did it, the lady said, I can't talk like that. I'm working. That was interesting. Okay, now I know this is a hot mess, but let's just do it anyway. Okay. Okay. Now, again, this is not quite the way it should be, but whatever. Doing the best I can, kids. Anyway, so these parties, the after hours cocktail parties were a heck of a lot different than the like sort of run of the mill evening cocktail parties. Again, I told you I wore that black fox stole religiously. I didn't really care. By the way, it was a vintage one, so you know it was already made, and it was like from the 40s. So I wasn't like stressing too bad over it. Although it's still not a good thing because you're still showing people that wearing fur is okay, which it is not. I know you guys, total mess, but anyway. Now I usually went over this with so much eyeliner that actually it didn't really matter. I was very meticulous about my lashes, but I put so much black eyeliner over the lashes that they could have been flying off my face, and it really didn't matter because I had that whole divine sort of thick eyeliner thing going on, and fuck it. Now with drag, at least for me, the key was durability. Okay, there's certain things that I use that I don't have with me because, like lip sealer, I lip sealer, I don't even know if they make it anymore. But in terms of durability, it was great because, well, what do we use more than anything on our face, right? Our mouths. So, that is what I used. Okay, again, total mess, I know, but that's what black eyeliner is for. Oh my God, you guys, hot mess, hot mess, hot mess. Okay, now we have our liner again. If I can, again, I know it's a hot mess, but it's procedural, right? Yeah, that's the mirror, Sean. Okay, so now we are going to the best of my ability with no glasses, go over this real thick. So I am actually creating like this real thick heavy lid. Again, imagine this with 2 sets of false eyelashes and just flowing all over the place. Okay, let me get the right light here. I know it's a hot mess because I am doing flying blind, but oh well, what can I do, right? And when in doubt, put more eyeliner. Now, normally what I would do is when I would do this, I would fan, because my biggest freak out, one of my biggest freakouts with makeup was as soon as you get it all perfect, then you open your eye and oh look, you've got raccoon lines everywhere, right? Well, not me. I was pretty anal about, God, I hope they don't catch me for that PUTA word. I know. It was said out of frustration, ladies and gentlemen. It was not meant as a derogatory. My wife, ex-wife, used to use those expletives quite frequently, and when you're living with somebody as their spouse, again, see, thick. If I made mistakes with eyeliner, it really didn't bother me because, as you can see, I'm going over it and over it and over it. It was all about the direction of the eyes. Oh my God, you guys with no glasses, this is hysterical. It's hysterical. But they're straight out. See, so thick or not, screwed up or not, you kind of get the idea of the thickness going out, again, straight out. So, whatever, let's just say we got all that done. Now, I'm going to go on the lower lids because then once I do all this, I don't want to, oh my God, whatever, what's the difference, right? It's a mess either way, any way you cut it. So again, I'm going to do this light thing under the liner, which was my big thing, as I've said ad nauseum. It had to open up. It had to open up. So it was very popular to have drag queens, at least at the time. Now it's more of like make a cameo and get paid, right? No, your payment was being at the cocktail party. Like, woohoo, BFD, right? But I was in drag and I lived for it, and so I went. And I played the part. I wasn't a really vulgar, gregarious drag queen. I was more of a cute, amusing, trashy little drag queen, if that makes any sense. Now, I hated always to put, although I did, white liner on the inner lid because I didn't like that shit in my eyes. Now, I have said one of the reasons, well, not that I do drag anymore, but one of the reasons why I'm so tweaked about eye stuff is that I actually get blepharitis. And blepharitis is when you got a whole bunch of shit in your eye and you can't tolerate it, right? Because you get these big fat zits or whatever on your face. It's, oh my God, you guys, the last time I had those lanced, I came out of the doctor's office and it had not completely like stanched the blood or whatever. So unbeknownst to me, I'm walking out, let's see this disaster. I'm walking out of the whatever, eye ophthalmologist, having lanced two